Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am scrapbooking with my lovely leftovers kit. I'm also watching some YouTube, so that's why my remote was in the shot. There we go. So my lovely leftovers kit, I have these larger papers still. So I pulled in a sheet of khaki colored cardstock. I'm going to be scrapbooking these two photos. Now I already have a big fancy colorful page where I have a photo with Diane Reevely right here, but this is more about her class, so we're gonna make it kind of soft and beautiful. That's what we're gonna do. This is the sketch for today. It does have butterflies on it, but we're ignoring the butterflies, and I'm kind of ignoring the photo size because I'm going to trim this down to a 4x4, so I'll have a 4x6 and a 4x4 instead. So let's see what I can do. Alrighty, so I am going to skew a little bit away from the sketch right off the bat, and that's okay, and that's just the way what the papers I have, so that's what I'm going to do. So I am going to go ahead and split this beautiful floral paper in half, or not in half, I'm just going to split it, and then I'm going to separate it, and then I'm going to take this ombre striped paper and place that down as well. Now the ombre striped paper for some reason does not go all the way across. I probably cut it too short on some other day when I was using it. So I'm just going to separate that as well. That way it goes from edge to edge, and then that little funky shaped rectangle right there, that's going to be all covered up. Like, we don't even have to worry about that. Now I'm going to figure out where I want my photos. So I'm going to have my portrait photo on the left and then my square photo over here on the right. Kind of like the sketch, even though I cut my square photo into a square photo. And that's because I'm pretty sure I pulled this picture off of Instagram because it is during the actual class, and I am right there. The woman that is right here in the left front, the person right directly behind her is me. So I did print that photo off. And now I'm going to take this purpley paper and I'm going to fill in the spaces over here. Now I'm not doing the fishtail banners this time. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but right now I'm just kind of over fishtail banners. I feel like I have been doing them and doing them and doing them and doing them, and I was putting them everywhere, and now it's just a moment where I'm like, I don't want to do that. And I do go through phases and go through stages like that in my scrapbooking, where I might love something for months and then all of a sudden I'm over it. And it's not because I hate it. It's not because I don't think it's, you know, a creative endeavor or anything like that. It's just because at that moment in time, I'm over it. So I do go ahead and take this beautiful wood grain washi tape, and I go ahead and place it behind the photo and then in two other places. And then of course I still have a little bit of this gold washi that I go ahead and layer up over top of the wood grain washi. And if you hear scrapbooking supplies going on, I am trying to straighten up a little bit while I'm doing a voiceover. So that's just the way it is, guys. You know, sometimes you have to multitask even when you really don't want to, and that's what is going on right now. So now that I have the wood grain up there, and now that I have the gold kind of pretty washi tape, I'm actually really sad that I don't have any more of this gold washi tape. There are some washi tapes where I'm like, yes, used it all up. And there are some that's like, oh, I wish I had another roll of it. And this kind of laser cut gold washi tape is definitely one of those where I wished I had another roll of it because it's just gorgeous. Now, I do decide that I'm going to bring in some black elements on this layout, so I need more. instead of just having my photo matted on this purple vellum-y bit, I decide that it needs to be matted on some black cardstock first. And then I'm just going to place that down on the purple vellum-y bit. And I had just pulled a 6x6 paper from my stash to mat the 4x4 photo. And I know that these glittery scissors are going on this layout somewhere. They are the last thing that needs to be used up from this thickers, this sheet of thickers. And, you know, it's going to be used up, and we're just going to put it on there. Now, I do have the shine wood grain word here, and that wood grain word is definitely going to get altered a little bit. It is not going to stay wood grain. It just doesn't. I don't know if I've already... I don't think I have. The first thing I'm going to do is take some white alabaster pigment ink to the bad boy and just kind of whiten that wood grain down a little bit because the wood grains really don't... I'm having a heck of a time getting these stamps put away. The wood grains really don't match. They're two different shades. They don't have the same kind of feel to them. So this is where I'm just taking that white pigment ink and placing it on top of the letters. And then I decide that that's not enough. I decide that, you know, we need to do more. We need to have more on there. So I do more. I pull out my denim glitter glaze. Now this is from Brutus Monroe. And fun fact, in case you've been waiting with bated breath for the glitter glaze to come back in stock at Brutus Monroe, it is back in stock and I have already placed my order. So I'm just waiting for it now. So I have 2 orders on the way from Brutus Monroe and a design team box. So I will be having a super fun mail day here shortly when that happens. Super fun. Now I am using my palette knife to go ahead and put those bad boys down. And I'm actually just going ahead and using my Thickers backer paper. And I mean, this is trash, guys. I'm not keeping it, so it will go into the trash. And I'm just trying to get this glitter glaze down on top of these letters. I don't have much of the glitter glaze left. So once I finish doing these letters, it is done. And now I have killed 2 glitter glazes, or 1 glitter gel and 1 glitter glaze, if we're going to call them by the proper names, out of this kit. And that just makes me ridiculously happy because, oh man, when you use up your glitter glaze, that means you go buy more. Because glitter glaze is one of those things where you don't want it to be in your room forever. You want to use it up because it does start to thicken. And it sucks when you've had one in your room forever and, you know, you're holding on to it. You don't really understand why you're holding on to it, but you are. And then you end up having to throw it away because it is completely dried up. So don't do that. Don't do that. Use up your glitter glaze. So I am going to heat gun these just a little bit so that it dries a little bit quicker. And then I was thinking about putting my title up here, but it's awkward. I don't like it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. And so I step away from it and grab something else. So I have these little leaf thingies. And I'm just trying to figure out where in the world I can put these on the layout. Because I'm not adding butterflies that are in the sketch, but even if I did, they need to go on here. There's some sort of decoration, some sort of embellishment that needs to happen. So ultimately, I decide to put them here in the corner, and then put that little black tab up there. And then I have this gold leafy thing that I'm going to place down as well. At this point, I'm just trying to embellish and make things happen. I'm kind of ignoring the title because, you know, I'm struggling with it. And you know, I'm only making the title this because it's in my kit. Like, I didn't look at this and go, oh man, I'm going to have a title that says Shine Together. No, that didn't ever even cross my mind. The only reason why it's crossing my mind is because it's words that I have in my kit that's already out on my desk. I'm not thinking about a title. I'm not like searching through thicker packets or letter stickers trying to come up with something. These are the words that are on my desk, so these are the words that are going to happen. And then I decided, Sandy, why don't you just switch it up and say, Together We Shine? And I was like, man, why didn't you just do that in the first place? You would have, you know, you followed the sketch a little bit better doing this, and you know, it just works better. So why I didn't think of this in the first place, beyond me, you guys. No flipping clue whatsoever. So I am going to use my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive to go ahead and adhere this down. And the Nouveau, the bottle finally ran out today. It has been on its last legs for probably 3 weeks, and I just keep squeezing more glue out and squeezing more glue out. But this time it had to go in the bin. It just ran out. No more glue in there. So, need to get one out of my stash. Now, I know that I talked about Nouveau being back ordered when I placed it for my retail store, my online retail store, Scrapping Reflections. That's the stencils and everything, you guys. And then I've seen some comments pop up. I haven't responded to comments yet on YouTube in a couple days, but I have seen some comments pop up about how it's been on back order everywhere. Well, I got a shipping notice for it. So I'm hoping it arrives. I'm hoping that I'm not going to get like a notice with the rest of the stuff and where it says, you know, back order. I hope that's not going to happen. We'll see though. We will see. So I grab what's left out of this kit, and I'm just trying to figure out what in the world I'm going to use and put down. I definitely want to bring in more of these little pops of black since I decided to place it on the layout. Originally, when I had these papers, I thought it was going to be like a soft and pretty layout, but you know, that boldness kind of pops right on in there, doesn't it? I feel like most of the time I don't do just soft layouts. Even when I do something soft, I feel like I add that little bold element to it. And that's fine. That's just what I've been doing lately. Now I am going to grab these pink Fresh Studio puffy stickers and pop a couple of these up here as well. Now these are the pinky color ones that kind of go with what I've already got down here on the layout. Just going to adhere these little word stickers down just because I'm just not trusting the glue these days, guys. I'm just not trusting the company's glue. I feel like I'm adding it on all the time. All right, so now I'm like, oh, I only have Together Shine. I need to actually put the rest of my title down there. Duh. So I pull out my little letter stickers, and I was looking for something cute. I was like flipping through, looking for something maybe pink, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll do black ones. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to use these khaki colored ones from Kaisercraft and just go ahead and put the W and the E right here. And since all of my other letters are in capital letters, I decided to make the we in capital letters as well. Now, I think this might... Nope, it's not. I go to my stash, I grab these little glitter gems from Close to My Heart. They're kind of like a golden color a little bit. And I decide to sprinkle those about the page as well because, you know, more is more, and I was just thinking I needed a little bit more on this page. So that is going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you again real soon for another video.